now that the building is moved, we'll have to do something with this basement. So we'll have some concrete bins coming. We'll use the skid steer.
Yeah, try and get it all cleared out so that we got a spot to put the dirt when we start digging.
Yeah, I see there's a few things down there, the furnace and
yeah,
a few tools we use, the pipe stand, stuff like that. We'll get cleared out and then we can start smashing with the skid steer.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be the before video here of this basement. This is where the 2-story was. So I think we will probably start slamming from this side so that we can work our way into the basement to get all of the blocks out of here. Okay, let's just do a little walk around here. As you can see that there's the Bluebird restaurant sitting there behind. So demoing the basement, that's the next project. So this big lifting beam, he's putting it up onto the house beams there because we have no traffic area to be able to go from the front yard there to down here with the skid steer. And we got to be able to scoot around. Look at, see, he's a tight fit there. Whew, shuffling my scaff. Oh, hold on, there's a rope. Alrighty. This skid steer is so handy, I tell ya. Look at the size of those things. Perfect. Oh, there, another job done. Alright, well, we're kind of loading it by hand. Like, I don't know how else to scoop it up. And look how many there are. And look at this. It's in the dirt. Look at it. It goes along there. There's layers of it. For first sakes, who does that? Oh! So he's gonna try to clear this so we can get down there with the skid steer. We can maybe knock blocks inside and then push them against the walls over there and scoop it up with the bucket instead of having to physically pick up all the blocks, because that's a lot. What you gonna do next?
The plan is to get a ramp into that basement there, so I'm going to dig this down a bit, then we can start pulling those walls out of from the inside, and we'll be able to scoop off of the concrete instead of hand fill.
That's a big chunk of concrete right there. Maybe set it just aside behind you.
I'm going to push it in and drive on it.
Oh, okay. Make it so. Yep, he did it. Why he says he's going to drive on it, because he's going to put the dirt on top of this stuff so he can make himself a ramp. It's kind of like Trent did when he did the demo. He pulled the walls all in so he could ride on top of it and use it as a ramp. Woo! It's a little scary. you gotta do. Woo! Making himself some more room. Jesus, I'm sitting on the wall. I get, Alright, he's dumping some out. There. New plan. Whatever works, right? Look at that big one.
Didn't work out. I was gonna try and run on top of this, but
Yeah,
oh well.
that's okay.
Just still learning.
Yeah. Yeah, got himself a ramp. I'm not wanting to go up and down that. It looks a little steep for me. Oh, he's gonna get this. I was just gonna say I'd like that next row of blocks gone, and that's what he's gonna do. Look at that. Well, there they are. Probably do better, but it's tough to change the forks back and forth all the time, right? Alright, give her gas. Oh. Nope. Those blocks are still winning. Trying to clear in front of the blocks there, but oh, there you go. All right, so he broke the connection there. Once he breaks that connection, loosened him right up. All right, well, that wasn't fun to load, but now we got a ramp. I'm hoping he can get up out of there. I know we can. First of many trips up that little ramp, I think. I'm not wanting to do that though. Good job! Mission accomplished!
Just getting them all smacked into smaller blocks so that I can pick them up with the skid
Might
steer.
have to get you to
Shuffle?
stir them up a little bit for me, so I could get to. Maybe if I give them a hammer when you stir them up, they'll come loose.
All right. Look at her go.
Yeah, it puts little cracks in it. Let's see what happens. with the crux, so then I can go smash that one. I'll go get rid of hammer. Okay, well, we got a ramp in. We got quite a few loads. And, you know, most of all, we got a plan. And that's, sometimes it's hard to figure out what the heck to do next. So,
Getting all this gone and...
yeah, so we're going to take a little break. And by break, I mean we're going to go for a drive and go pick up my tub. I'm so excited. I guess we'll put it in the garage.
Yeah.
I don't know where we'll store it, but at least I'm going to have I got my dream tub. So we found it at a place in Chatham. They're doing their display changeovers, and we got a smoking deal on it.
Yeah.
And he's been holding it for us for a little bit, and we said we'd be there
last week, so I never got there.
So we're thinking,
go pick it up.
yeah, okay, so we're going to go do that. So these blocks must have been put in before the concrete was poured, because they're sunk right into the concrete and they don't want to just come up. But Brad did use a concrete saw, and hopefully they are going to just pop out here. Not coming up as good as I was hoping for. Ugh. Here's the concrete saw that we have. Some of these jobs, we got that when we were doing some of the armor stones, cutting the steps and stuff. You can see that on our waterfront project. They're hanging on, aren't they?
Yeah. I guess I could cut it deeper. I think I thought that would be enough for them to break, but not really.
Whew.
We got to get this all pulled out so that we can get the skid steer over there without wrecking the tracks. She's getting it.
Yeah, it's gonna come. I don't know what, something's poured down inside them too.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they're not wanting to come.
Yeah, you're getting them bit by bit, little pieces. Ooh.
Yeah, that's okay. This thing is awesome because it's heavy, but it gets a lot of swing. You know, I can let what do you call this?
It's a wrecking bar.
A wrecking bar? Let the wrecking bar do the work, not me. Hey, just let her swing. Schmack.
Enough talking, more working.
Okay, I'm working. Brad's gonna get in the machine, try to scoop up some of these blocks. I'm gonna go down there and try to, some of them are coming down, but the wall's coming down with like 5 of them attached, and just a little smack on them breaks them up so that we can scoop them up. So I'm gonna go down and do that. Look at her. We were both working, so it's better to scoop her in a machine. He's scooping them up. So I'm really hoping this works, because I don't want to have to manually load load this bucket. Yes. Yes. I love it. These things are about, I'm guessing 20 pounds a piece. And I manually loaded about 5 buckets full yesterday. Feeling remarkably good. I think I'm getting motivated, right? The building moving was such a big boost. It's working. Like that much. We got to fix the ramp. Yeah. So while you were gone, there was one that was kind of up and I pulled it out. There. That one there was in this hole here. There's a row of them here. I think that's keeping it steep. So let's try to dig that out and the visual on layout before we start the machine up, start moving again. We got to watch her. Oh yeah, that's getting it. Yeah, it's hard for you to see in the sun here. And that's a better ramp, and we can get back at it. Off of the foundation there, the wood caps, and pulling them up. This is the wood around the foundation. I won't be able to get all of it, just get what's loose. This morning we had about a dozen swans here. They really stand out because in the fall you can see the blue of the water. It's really dark. It's a navy color. It's just fantastic. It's beautiful here right now. Water is super low though. Look at our last step there. I don't know if you can see. That's a doozy. I love this spot right here. I'll show you from the dock looking back this way. So that bottom step is usually touching the water. The water is really low. First room he's got cleaned up pretty good, the interior walls, so he's trying to bust through that. That's another wall that's right in the concrete all along here. Okay, but this part's done really well. Load there, yeah. To get that furnace out of here.
Yeah.
For our scrap friend. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awful.
But you're doing a good job. So you got we're cleared in this first room here, but that's the part you're working on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna dump that and then probably I'm gonna give this a smack with the bucket and see if I get muscle on it.
Okay, let's see how that goes. There, he's winning. Now he's got a bucket-sized crack there. He can get himself a scoop. Woo-hoo! We've had this freighter here for the last couple days. I think his chute there was broken, and then the barge came in to fix it, I guess. That looks to me like he's getting ready to unload. Yeah, we got whoops, another one coming in too. Okay, so we've had a bee's nest. We're trying to figure out what's happened, and now that we've taken all the blocks off,
They were going in right there.
yeah, they were going in there. But look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo. What are we gonna do with that baby? All right, so we're under the house trying to jack up some, because there was concrete walls that went under some of these spots, and of course they're gone now. We put cross beams in, but if one more cross beam would have been great, but there was a concrete wall there. So that's what he's jacking up over there. And we got support here. And that should be good, don't you think?
Yeah, this is catching where both of the walls were.
Okay. I'm in the skid steer today, and I am trying to get the blocks out of the basement. At first I was pretty scared. I've done a couple of loads though, and I feel a little bit better. That ramp is making me a little nervous. Brad had more confidence in me than I did. But Brad is working right close by. This is a work truck that we've got, and the starter's gone on it. And we're just gonna sell it because we haven't been using it. It's no point in paying money on something we're not using. So he can't do everything, right? So I'm gonna work along on the Skidsteerer. So I'm having a hard time scooping up because we do have a water line there. That white tubing that goes along is this tubing here is still active in the house. We like to keep that as long as we can because there's a bathroom and some heat in there. So I'm just manually putting them in the bucket, and I figure any blocks that I can get moved is better than no blocks, so I'm gonna take my time. help but think, maybe it's the registered nurse in me, but am I gonna get hernia or hemorrhoids? Maybe disc issues. I don't know. But I really want this house done. Nothing is gonna stop me. We are going to head to the cottage. So this is going to be rounding it up for part 1 of the basement demo, which I'm happy with. And we've got work to do at the cottage. We'll take you along.